Hello, my name is Janice E. I'm from the University of Otago in New Zealand, and today I'm presenting some of our research at the 24th Convention of the Association for Psychological Science in Chicago. The question that we are interested in today is what happens as we get older in terms of our face recognition abilities. Now we know that from about the age of 50, our ability to recognize unfamiliar faces starts to decline, and that increases in terms of difficulty as we get older, 70 years and above. There are a number of possibilities for that. One might be that simply our memory becomes poorer for faces. It may well be that we're less able to inhibit false positives in recognizing familiar from unfamiliar faces. But the question that we were interested in primarily is, are there changes in our ability to perceptually encode the critical information in faces, and that is namely configural information, the spatial relations among the features of a face. So to answer that question, we took young and older adults, and by older I mean people over the age of 60, and we had them look at faces which we had adjusted or changed subtly the spatial relations among the parts of the face. Now we did that also to two other classes of stimuli. We did that also to monkey faces, very similar kinds of changes, moving the eyes in and out and the mouth up and down and the eyes up and down as well. The reason we did that was to look to see if there's anything particular and special with respect to our expertise in human faces that might not be exhibited in rarely experienced faces like monkeys. We also looked at another class of faces, another class of stimuli, and that were houses, non-face objects. And for all these classes of stimuli, we had people look at a target stimulus, and then they were given the target and another stimulus that mismatched, and the task was very simple. Tell us which one was the one you saw in the first instance, which one is the target. What we found basically was that for all three categories of stimuli, faces, non-human faces, and non-face objects, that older adults performed more poorly relative to their younger counterparts. There was not any specificity for human faces. The degree of inaccuracy experienced by the older adults was similar for all three categories. So this suggests to us that there are changes in our ability to distinguish this feature spacing, and there may be some sort of general space discrimination mechanism that's compromised with age. So it is not particular to human faces, but we would expect to see that the impact of this change on this general spacing feature mechanism would be felt more strongly with respect to recognition of faces, because we know that with young adults, our reliance on that configural information is essential to our ability to recognize faces. So there we would expect to see the impact greatest. Thank you very much for listening.